was on top of the Crown Plaza today with my friends Rick Carney and Jim Vangrove, and we were looking around different places. And I could see the Democrats played part of that. Democrats did that. Democrats did that. And I was looking at the national park that we put out here. That was Democratic legislation. And I look at all these different projects around town. And I remember my friend David Fecky and so many good friends here. Tom Ritchie, I remember when we were visiting Appalachia, because a lot of my constituents are from Appalachia. And we went into Appalachia and we got a bus donated from the transit system. And the unions here took this bus and they refurbished it, put new tires on it. They took it down so that they could transport people from this very remote rural area, so that people could be driven to Columbus and Dayton, Ohio for jobs. The unions did that. Democrats did that. You know, we have... You know, I remember the Democrats when we started gleaning programs and we had pickup of food programs and food bank programs. And it was amazing. We have a legacy that is incredible. And I think we should build on that legacy, continue to build on that legacy. You know, I believe the reason why I've stayed a Democrat all these years is because we care about the poor. And we care about the working man and woman and about trying to get them back to work. And we care about the middle class. And all the rest of the issues pretty much take care of themselves. If we concentrate on those three issues, we can't lose. And I think that's what makes us great. That's what So I want to thank so many people. You know, I'm thinking of Bobby Turner tonight. Affairs Council, and I want to thank Mark Owens, who's been a great chairman, and when I was a congressman, it was Dennis Lieberman, and he was a wonderful chairman, and all the people that Judy Dodge and Debbie Lieberman and so many wonderful people here that made my life so much easier, that supported me on so many issues, whether it was hunger or whether it was working legislation. I remember when our plants were under, you know, there was some kind of cloud here with the Delphi plants closing. You know what? The Democrats called me and said, Tony, we need to go to Detroit. And we went to Detroit and we stopped it. It was the Democrats that did that. You know, Democrats, we give value. And we forget that. We're about value. And we're about helping the working man and woman. We're about helping the poor. We're about helping the middle class. Let's not forget that. That's who we are. That's why I'm a Democrat. And it's not about the millions. And it's not about the thousands of people that we help. It's about that one. It's about doing that thing, or doing that thing that's in front of us. It's our next door neighbor. It's our constituent that we need to help. And it's that person down the block. And it's that legislation that needs to be passed. And our people that need to be voted in. But it's also about what Mother Teresa said one time. Somebody asked her, a reporter asked her once, said, don't you think that what you do is a drop in the bucket? Can you imagine a reporter saying that to Mother Teresa? Mother Teresa said, no, what I do is a drop in the ocean. But if I didn't do it, it'd be one less drop. So when we put our drops together here, as a Democratic Party. We have value. We leave value. We are something. And when we put our good candidates up, I know we are about getting our people elected, but if we continue to do our job in representing working people, getting them back to work, and the poor, we can't lose. We can't lose. God bless you, and thank you for this most amazing award, and for being my friends, and for doing so much for me over these years. It's been a great honor. Thank you.
Certainly a highlight of the evening to recognize Congressman Ambassador Tony Hall. Let's hear it for him one more time. You know, we've mentioned it a number of